One time when I was in middle school, my mom decided a really fun family outing would be to go to the Renaissance Festival. And my siblings and I were like, oh, yeah! So we decided we want to get there like right when the gates open, which means we have to get up at this super early hour because it's like almost a 2-hour drive to get there. And we show up right when the gates open. We're so excited. And we're like, let's go see one of the new exhibits. And so we like run over and we go to sit down on the benches. And as I'm sitting, I hear this rip. And then my bare butt feels a breeze. I get up, turn to my mom, and I say, I need you to check me. Turn around, and she goes, oh! My mother confirms my worst fears that I have a giant diagonal rip across the entire back of my pants. So I turn to her, and I'm like, all right, I guess we need to, head home so I can change. And my mom was like, oh, it's like a 2-hour drive. We just got here. Here, I have a better solution. So she turns to my one sister who's 13 months younger than I, who is wearing this like zip up sweatshirt that she has tied around her waist. And she says, give your sister that sweatshirt. And my sister says, absolutely not. As is required at every single fun family outing, a giant fight breaks out. My sister refuses to let me use her sweatshirt to have it tied around my waist so no one can see my bare butt. And for some reason, I was like, it is that sweatshirt or nothing. And so for the next 30, 40 minutes, I'm strutting around the Renaissance Festival with my butt hanging out to teach everyone a good lesson. I don't know what that lesson could possibly have been, but I was going to teach it. Eventually, I ran out of steam, and I'm like, I will take whatever I can get to cover my butt. And my mom threatens my sister in such a way that we end up exchanging t-shirts because she had this like knee-length Tweety Bird shirt. So I get it. I'm covered. We're good. Everything's awesome. But it's now required in our family that every time we talk about the Renaissance Festival, someone needs to bring up that story and then turn to me and say, hey, Veronica, do you remember that one time that your butt was exposed? And I say, yeah, I do remember one of the most traumatizing moments of my life. Thank you. And as I was thinking of this story today, I couldn't help but wonder why the heck my sister didn't let me just have the sweatshirt. So I called her up and I said, hey, do you remember that one time at the Renaissance Festival? The one time your butt was out? Yeah, that time. Why didn't you let me use your sweatshirt? Veronica, your butt was out. That was my favorite sweatshirt. All day long, you would have had it tied around your waist and your butt would have been rubbing all over it and it would have ruined it. So the whole reason why you didn't let me wear your sweatshirt is because you didn't want me to ruin it? Absolutely. And if that isn't the most sibling response I have ever heard in my entire I don't even know if my mom knows that that's the reason why she refused to give me her sweatshirt.